welcome back to another video, and I guess this is going to be kind of the finale for the Firmament. I'd honestly believe that we were done with the Firmament in the last patch, so in all honesty, I'm kind of glad that we still have a little bit more of action coming our way. So here we are back in the Firmament, about to continue on with what looks like the Fates. So these are going to be special Fate-like rewards that we'll be able to obtain by participating in these special events, which takes place every couple days. And everything looks all cheerful and bright, and we have Augibert here to greet us. Well, if it ain't Claire, you couldn't have come at a better time, my friend. As you can see, we're having ourselves a bit of fun at the moment. To celebrate the completion of works, the residents and artisans decided to get together and host a festival. The Skyrise Celebration, it's called, and it's got something for everyone. If you're not otherwise occupied, I reckon you enjoy taking part in some of these fates. They're held regularly and offer some fine rewards. So during the Skyrise Celebration, various diverting games known as fates are held at regular intervals and in succession. Information on where the next fates will take place can be viewed through the Firmament. In order to participate and earn rewards, you have to be a disciple of Hand or Land. I'm guessing that these are really more for people who are just starting the game and really getting into the whole idea of completing everything that's going on here. At least that's kind of the impression I'm getting. So it looks like we still have about 21 hours and 8 minutes before the next fate starts. That's okay, we've got plenty of time to really enjoy ourselves during that. So I think that now is a good time to really get to work on the next custom delivery clients. So everything just looks so bright and cheerful here. I really do enjoy it. And I'm just having a quick look at what our special rewards are going to get. Oh, we got some. We got a new mount and 2 orchestrion rolls. That looks about it. Okay, that's cool. And let's see what else we've got. Doesn't look like anything new there. Anything there? Nope. But we do have the new fate tokens, which you can earn from these fates, and so we actually have a lot of things that we can actually exchange fates for. Yeah, that looks very interesting, including some housing items, some dyes, a lot of materia, and looks like prisms, so a lot of fireworks too. I'm actually really interested in seeing what the Peace Lover Attire coffer is going to be. But I'm sure that we'll learn more about that once the fate starts. So until then, we actually have some other things to take care of, such as the new custom delivery client, which I think we accept from Francel. Okay, you can count on it. Francel is delighted to see 2 familiar faces in quick succession. Claire, what a coincidence that you should be here too. Nary a moment ago, I caught sight of another familiar face, though his attire, I noted, was anything but familiar. Ere I could hail our mutual friend, he hurried off in the direction of Sir Vanderray's Grace. It seemed as though he did not wish to be seen, but if you are curious, mayhap you would like to seek him out. So I think I know who this is. So if you remember from previous quests, when Francel was going out and recruiting merchants and people to actually come to Ishgard, he was accompanied by us as well as another individual which was a member of one of the high houses. And if I remember from the screenshots that we got from the special site for patch 5.5, that special person would be making an appearance as well as with another individual whom we all know very well from previous quests. Oh, look, it's those 2 kids! Okay, we have the... oh no. Not the Mandervale dance. Oh, I see that they have brought in just about all forms of, I guess, art to enjoy the Firmament. So this here is actually going to be taking place at, I think, I don't want to say a hospital, but kind of, well, it is basically a hospital. But it looks like the Count is going to be making himself useful, helping to take care of patients. Which is a really nice thing. I actually kind of really like that idea. And what is this? I have not seen you here before. Okay, so I'm guessing that we must be close by because this is what it looks like. Interesting. So I'm guessing those are going to be part of the new items we'll be crafting. Anything new here? Let's just do a quick check. I don't know what that means just yet. I'm guessing that's going to be part of the Sky Song tool quest. Anything here? No. They really need to update this. Yeah, I already have all of that. Oh well, nothing too interesting on that front, but that's okay. And there we have the suspiciously familiar man. Okay, Count Charlemend, it's nice to see you again. I gotta say though, I'm not a fan of the outfit. Blue is definitely his color, but I think he could have mismatched. But I think he could have mismatched a lot better. Claire, what in the Fury's name are you doing here? Not that it is for me, a person you most assuredly do not know, to say where you should or shouldn't be. Nay, I was merely expressing my surprise at being in the presence of a great hero. If you say so, my lord, but why are you dressed like that? I just have to ask. And here I thought I had disguised myself meticulously. I suppose I ought to explain. You see, I had learned that Sir Vanderoy's Grace is presently recruiting aides, and came to present myself for consideration. As an aide, I would provide support to the chirurgeons and nurses, such as managing supplies and seeing to the patient's everyday needs. While such staff are not fully fledged employees, they are afforded the chance to learn the healer's craft while earning a living wage. Not that I require such things, mind you. I recently had occasion to speak with a knight of my house, you see, one who was maimed in the line of duty, and I was made keenly aware that I was not doing enough to provide for those who had given me leal service. By working here, I hope to readdress my negligence in some small way. But that is not the whole of it, if truth be told. It is also my hope that my service would set an example for my fellow nobles, many of whom struggle to accept that all Ishgardians are equal in the Fury's eyes. They cling to the old ways and look down upon the common folk. Yet, now that I stand here, I find my courage has deserted me. The prospect of undergoing scrutiny is proving to be somewhat daunting, and I can't bring myself to step through the infirmary doors. Forgive me, Claire, but will you not put in a good word on my behalf to the chief nurse within? Marletta is her name, and she has charge over the recruitment. Aw, you see, he really is a nice guy. He just doesn't like people to know that. The hero of Ishgard vouching for me, surely I will not be refused. Hello there. Greetings and welcome to Sir Vanderoy's Grace. If I may say so, you appear as hale and whole as they come. I assume you are here to visit a patient? Oh, you wish to recommend someone as an aide. Coming from a renowned hero, it must be a fine candidate indeed. Begging your pardons, but I'm given to understand that the infirmary is presently recruiting aides. Why, Lord Charlemend, to what do we owe the honor of your visit? If you wish to make another kind donation, our staff upstairs would be glad to attend you. What? Can every man in his chocobo see through my disguise? Oh, never mind. Now, while I'm always pleased to donate, that is not my primary purpose today. I wish to be considered for an aide position. An aide position? Are you certain of this, my lord? I am, and in this capacity I bid you think of me not as Count Dorndale, but simply another Ishgardian. Well, if this is your wish... I should mention that there is another applicant, an orphan girl by the name of Melly. I believe you are acquainted with her, Claire. She's the one who fell from the vault and was saved by a white dragon. Truth be told, she is too young for the work, but seeing her enthusiasm, I am minded to give her a chance. If it isn't too much trouble, Charlemend, may I ask you to fetch her from the Rowanberry field? I would speak with the two of you together. Of course, I shall go at once. You know the girl, yes? If you aren't otherwise occupied, perhaps you can come along and introduce us. So that's how they meet. She'll find Malai at Rowanberry Field. I eagerly await your return. Okay. And if she's at the Rowanberry Field, then chances are either she's visiting with the orphans there, or she is an orphan. And given from what we've seen so far of her, I'm pretty sure that she is an orphan as well. Oh wait! That's an interesting idea. Because the special site did talk about the custom delivery client, and they did say that it was going to be an unlikely friendship. Oh! You know what? I just had an idea. What if Charlemend was the one who adopted her? That would be so cute! Oh, that would be so beyond sweet! She would get a happy ending, and I mean, he's a bit, difficult to get along with, but I have a feeling she can handle it. I think this would be good for them both. I really do hope that they do that. I really do. But first things first, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's go up here, and where can we find them? I am going to have to start remembering that they have aetheryte crystals. I really am going to have to start remembering it. I'm just so used to just running around this place. There we go. Okay. Could she be the one? Oh, it's you. Who's the old man? Your friend? This is Mali. Good gods, that she should be so young. But where are my manners? My name is Charlemend, and I have been instructed to bring you to Sir Vanderoy's grace. Lady Moraletta wishes to have words with the two of us regarding the aid position. Really? Oh, perhaps you'll let me work at the infirmary after all. And you want to work there too, do you? Come on, let's hurry. See, already they're getting off to a good start. Okay, so we have a crystal over here. That'll cut our time in half. What's it? I was just looking at it and I can't remember now. No, this is not the right one. Try this one. It was one of those two. Let's try the western one. Okay, that was the right one this time. Okay, here we are. I'm here, Moraletta. You wanted to speak with me about working here? That's correct, little one. My thanks for fetching her, Charlemend. Now then, I requested your presence for no other reason than to ask you a question. Why do you wish to work here? Well, ever since Claire and Vidofnir held me, I've wanted to be someone who can help others. It don't matter who they are or where they're from, I want to help everyone. That is a wonderful desire, but know that to work at the infirmary is to be responsible for no less than the lives of others. There will be trying times, but come what may, you cannot forsake your duty. For instance, there may be patients who judge you not less, but more harshly on account of you being a child, but you cannot allow yourself to be discouraged. At the bare minimum, you will be expected to know your letters and numbers, for lives can well depend on it. Do you think you will be equal to the task? Well, they teach us letters and numbers at the orphanage, but I'm not much good at it. And you, Charlemend, I feel obliged to point out that many of your patients are commoners who served nobles as soldiers. When they discover your identity, there are those who may assume the worst of you, that you are, for instance, and forgive my bluntness, an eccentric nobleman indulging a whim. They may not speak their minds, but their conduct toward you will be more than telling. In the face of such disdain, do you think you will be able to perform your duties? I offer my services in full awareness that some may not take kindly to my presence. Regardless of how I am treated, I am determined to perform my duties to the best of my ability. Be that as it may, I confess I do not always know how best to relate to the common folk, and I fear it may cause me the struggle to win the patient's trust. It may not be easy, but I have faith in you. He just needs practice, that's all. Rest assured, none of this deters me from my course. There is one thing I have learned, is that anyone can learn, so long as they are willing, and for a blessing I am in the presence of an ideal teacher. If you would be so kind as to teach me about your world, child, I will be glad to tutor you in letters and numbers. As individuals, we may have shortcomings, but together we can overcome them to better serve the needs of those in our care. I'm willing to learn too, Marzelette, so please give us a chance. Very well, I believe I have heard enough. On behalf of all of us at Sir Vandello's Grace, I welcome the two of you to our crew. Though I have spoken some stern words, know that I will be there to help you on your way. Now, without further ado, I shall assign you your first task. Our stores of daily necessities are dwindling, and I would like you to replenish them. As we have no regular supplier at this time, you may procure the items from wherever you deem fit. We shall set about it at once. The first step will be to seek out sources for that which we require. Yet why procure from just anyone when we already have an eminently capable artisan among us? Claire, your skills are known far and wide. We will be most assured were you to consent to be our supplier. Wonderful. With you providing them, we can look forward to necessities of the highest quality. On that subject, are you perchance familiar with the House of Splendors? The consortium contributes to welfare projects in our nation and operates a stall just outside the infirmary. Should you require materials for your work, you would do well to seek them out. Oh no, not them again. Alright, what can you do? Yeah, I don't really need the food, to be honest. I'm just kind of collecting them for Endwalker when everything is going to be a leveling grind. So I already have a large selection of food, like, at my place where we have them all set up ready to go. So I can't wait for that. Oh, you're already at work. Lest you forget, Claire, our task is to replenish the infirmary stores of daily necessities, dining utensils, bedding, and the like. We thank you for your kind assistance. Okay, so let's see what we've got. So we've already done this enough times. I don't really think that we really need to read all this. I'm just kind of skimming over it. Okay, patient necessities. From bars of soap to dining utensils, the patients of Sir Vandello's Grace have need of meated items during their stay. Looks like she has new clothes, too. Marcelette put her faith in me. I won't let her down. Oh, and look, I got a uniform. Yeah, it actually looks really good on her. I'm glad for her. Okay. So, let's see. Patient necessities. Okay, so I think we're only going to need... Wait, no. We only need 3. Okay. Because that's usually how the custom deliveries work. Once we have 3, we can craft these and then we can turn them in for the next quest, which is going to be the new item. I have no idea what these are for yet. Yeah, I already have just so many scripts. I do want to earn some more, so might as well go ahead and buy a few here. And since I'm still working on some tools, I think I'll just grab a handful of these. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And anything here? No, not really. Why not? We could just sell these. And I could always use some more solution there. Okay, we're good to go. Okay. Custom deliveries, Charlemend. Okay. So how I do this is actually pretty simple. I first hit reflect and then I use delicate synthesis a couple times, usually 2 or 3, sometimes 4 if I feel like I really need it. Oh, and whenever we have a good condition, use precise touch. After that, we have innovation, great strides, and Bragot's blessing. That quickly fills up the quality, especially when we have excellence. And then we can just use careful synthesis until everything is completely filled up. Yeah, so this is really actually more for people trying to level up their crafters more than anything. Alright, that's taken care of, so let's go ahead and turn these in. And we can continue on with the next part of the quest. So this is going to be a series of quests that will take place over the next couple weeks. Okay. We can just skip over that. We already read that before. Excellent. These necessities will serve our patients well. Cleanliness being of the essence, I will see to disinfecting these ere they are put to use. But first a little inspection for good measure. By the fury, even to my layman's eyes, 'tis plain the quality is transcendent. I cannot show this to Maylene soon enough. Okay, making your first successful delivery, you've begun to earn Charlemend's trust. Okay, with each one, he'll grow more and more satisfied with our efforts, blah blah blah. We already know about all that. Well, let's go ahead, just turn them in. Last one. With this latest contribution, we now have the requisite amount of necessities. You have my gratitude. Is it true? We have enough daily necessities now? That we do, and we owe it to our industrious friend. Wonderful! Now our patients have everything they need. Thank you so much, Claire. So much indeed. I must confess I was surprised to see how much is needed simply to provide our patients with a basic level of comfort. All these things need replacing too, so we'll need to keep making more, just like we do at the orphanage. Truly? You make everything you need by yourselves? Well, sure, most things anyway. I mean, who else is going to do it for us? Same with cleaning. We do that ourselves too. Oh, I know! Next time I'll teach you how to clean. Dusting and mopping and all that. We have to do these things regularly. After all, cleanliness is next to healthiness. I should be grateful for your tutelage, child. Such devotion to her duty. Oh, there! You see? We're slowly winning him over with the idea. I really do hope he ends up adopting her because I see this as a beautiful relationship. It's like father and daughter working side by side to help make Ishgard a better place. And yet there is still so much to be done. Okay, so we're now 8 able associates. Allow me to thank you for all your replenishing the daily necessities. It shall keep us for a good while. And with Charlemend tutoring may lie while managing our stores, my fellow nurses and I find our burdens greatly lightened, all of which is to say you are doing well. With that being the case, I do have a mind to task you with replenishing and managing our medical supplies as well. Do you think you'll be up to the task? Yes, Marlette, just leave it to us! You heard that, Charlemend? We're in charge of medical supplies now! It is testament to your dedication. Let us keep up our fine form. Claire, there is none we trust more to provide what we need. May we rely upon you once more? He's really getting into it. I think this brought out his more motherly side. Greetings, Claire. If you have the medical supplies we require, I should be glad to take them off your hands. Well, we don't have it yet, but medical supplies. An infirmary without medical supplies is no infirmary at all. Okay. So it looks like bandages and everything, so we can go ahead and make those, no problem. Okay, so we'll just do the same thing as before. So it's going to be pretty much the same method as I used before. So we can just go ahead and just skip over this a little bit quickly. Get to the good stuff, and after all. Okay, done! So I'm pretty sure that this will be the end of the quest once we turn these in, and then we'll just have to wait for next week. From metal receptacles to cloth bandages, medical equipment must be made to exacting standards. Having come from your hands, I expect this will be more than satisfactory, but it would be remiss of me not to perform an inspection, if you'll excuse me. By the Fury, even to my layman's eyes, displaying the quality is transcendent. I cannot show this to Maylai soon enough. I know that was probably butchering some names here and there. Just please be patient with me. Again, I'm not really good with names. Thanks for bringing us so much, Claire. Indeed, 'tis no small part due to your contributions that we budding aides are able to discharge our duties. We are truly grateful. Okay, so I guess that's going to be it for now until next week. Alright everyone, I think we're going to call it a day right there. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you're looking forward to seeing how this little story ends. I know I am. So, until next time everyone, take care, and I'll be seeing you around playing with the Fates, I guess.